afternoon before leaving the country. Blonde European women seemed to be inordinately attracted to clean-shaven Arab men in expensive business suits. This trend had been established, luckily for him, by the late Princess Diana of Great Britain and Dodi Al-Fayed, or so he had been told when he studied at Oxford. Abdur sat at the table next to the foursome. They spoke German, which was no impediment to his eavesdropping. He was fluent in the 3 official languages of Switzerland, German, French, and Italian, in addition to having mastered English and, of course, his native Arabic. Such were the privileges of an educational pedigree for which money had been no object. He inched his chair closer to the pretty one, and now she was only a stone's throw from him. When the wind shifted, he caught a whiff of exquisite perfume. Is it hers? He couldn't tell. As he listened, he heard her speak in a low, velvety tone as she announced she had ended her relationship with her boyfriend. She sighed deeply, for his sake, perhaps, then went on to tell her friends she would have to take holiday this year in Monaco without him. He deserved it. Such an unfaithful dog. An unfaithful dog. Was that a calculated message intended not only for her attractive Fräulein companions, but also for his ears, or merely coincidence? Nothing is coincidental, everything is calculated. Abdur ordered a cocktail and contemplated his next move. Perhaps a round of complimentary cocktails for the Fräuleins would attract their attention. Or maybe he would trail her home when she left. Auf one Jahr if. The sudden deep sound of a man's voice over his shoulder distracted Abdur. Excuse me, mister, the man repeated in Arabic. Her name is Mata. Abdur turned, frowning. The man was handsome, Middle Eastern, and perhaps in his early 30s. He wore an expensive suit, tie, and shoes, all of which were white. You contemplate luring her to your hotel? The man's Arabic was flawless. Except you did not reserve a room because you had planned on flying back in your Cessna Citation this afternoon to report to Riyadh. But now, with the bat of her eyes, the scent of her perfume, the crossing of her legs, you are contemplating, shall we say, a slight change of plan? Abdur rose to his feet and met the man's black eyes. The penetrating quality of the man's gaze was instantly gripping, as if he had the power to hypnotize. Abdur felt a chill shoot down his spine. "Do not fear, my brother," the man continued, "and I assure you my sudden intrusion has not compromised your opportunity with this Swiss maiden. You will have your opportunity if it is what you want. She will cooperate. Trust me." "Do I know you?" "I have been searching for you, my brother." "You look familiar." Abdur frowned again, trying to read the other man's expression. He was unsuccessful. "I am Hussein al-Ahmar of Kuwait. On whom shall Allah, praise be to God." Abdur had seen Hussein's picture in Arab newspapers, but this was the first time he had seen the man in person. "Of you I have heard much, Brother Hussein." "And I of you," Hussein inclined his head. "But then we are a small brotherhood, are we not?" Hussein gave Abdur a friendly pat on the shoulder, and Abdur relaxed, but not much. "When I was at Oxford, you were at the London School of Economics, but we never met." Abdur was getting his voice back. "An unfortunate crossing in the night, but Allah has his purposes and his timing, and this moment has to do with the latter." Abdur pointed to the chair across the table. "Please, be seated." He studied the mysterious man, rumoured to be both a billionaire playboy and a stalwart man of the faith. Was this an oxymoronic combination? Perhaps not. Abdur felt the same tug-of-war within. The Prophet Muhammad himself, peace be upon him, certainly had felt the same struggles. "Brother Abdur, though we have